Hi everyone, Christina from the Plant Edit here, and today I'm going to show you how to fill one of these enormous wire baskets with a bin bag. So we always recommend a proper liner, but these aren't always easy to get. Baskets are all different shapes and sizes, and you can't always get a liner that fits. So a thick black bin bag does the job just as well. So it helps retain the water, and it also allows you to move where you want to put the plants. So with the black bin bag, I'm going to put holes in it to allow me to put plants round the outside as well as on top. So get a black bin bag. So now I've got my black bin bag here and I've cut it almost in half. So always cut down the same to give you a relatively straight line. It can always get tidied up later, and always give yourself more than you think. So I've got more than half here, and then press down. So we want extra room all round the wire. Do not cut it to the basket, because when you start putting compost and pressing down when you put plants in, it's going to go down and down and down, and then it's going to be too short. So make sure you've got loads of room here, and take a nice pair of scissors or a knife and just pinch it in the middle and do a wee cut like that, right? So that gives us our drainage. In fact, this basket's really big. This is about a 20-inch basket. It's enormous. So I'm going to put a wee bit more. I'm going to do 3. Just wee cuts, nothing too big, right? So that's perfect. Next, you want to take some high quality compost that has got some fertiliser in it. So I'm going to take a few handfuls of that just to put in the bottom and smooth it all about. It's imperative that you smooth everything out as you go, just to fill any wee gaps. See already how that's too short? I don't know if you can see that actually. That's too short already. So I need to move my bin. That's why I've not cut it yet. So I need to move my bin bag a wee bit more. Right. So that's better. Right. So more compost. Perfect. So I should have done this before I started, but I'm going to count how many holes around the outside, and then I'm going to decide how many plants I'm going to put in. So I'm probably going to do a plant every second hole. So we've got 3 layers here. I'm going to go with the middle layer, which is this one, if you can see it. And that just ensures that if the plants were too high, then it means when you come to plant your top layer, you're not going to fit them in. You're going to end up pressing the roots upon each other, and it's going to be really hard to plant. So if we go for this middle one, that allows us to put more compost on top. So if we do that, so the middle one, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's a really nice even number. So obviously I'm going to put 9 plants in. So, and he's moved again. So that's fine. So I'm going to do right. So again, take your scissors, pinch the bag in the middle of the holes, and just do a cut about 1 inch long, no more. You can always make it more if you can't fit your plant in, but you always start with smaller and work your way up, because you don't want to end up with these massive gaping holes around the side of your basket, because the water's just going to come straight out, especially when you're working with a bin bag. So my first plant today, I'm going to use Calibrachoa Cabaret Pink Star. So beautiful flower. None of it's in flower actually to show you what colour it is, but it's a beautiful vibrant pink with a stripe down it. So hold your plant gently, and very gently hold the greenery of the plant, and come round this side and put your fingers through and just gently ease it through. This does take a long time, and it is why liners are easier, because they're pre-cut and they're a generous cut. But with the bin bag, you just can't afford to do that, because then you end up, as I say, losing too much water. So that's that in, and then we want it kind of angling down a wee bit, so I'm just going to take a handful of compost and put it underneath that pot. So I'll show you what that looks like. That is what that first plant looks like. So as you can see, it's right up close into the bin bag, and we've got it coming out the side. There's not much extra room there, which is perfect, and we've got compost underneath it to have it angled up and straight onto the bin bag. So I'm going to go ahead and do every second gap here, and then I'll show you what that looks like after I've done that. So that's that middle layer all done now. We've got a nice variety of plants here. We've got petunias, brassicum, bacopa, calibrachoa, loads of nice trailing plants that is going to give a really nice show. So now that that's done with the compost underneath it, we're going to fill up with some compost and do our top layer. As you can see, there's loads of room there that they're not going to interfere with each other, and it's going to be super easy to plant. So onto the top layer now. Compost is now in, and as you can see, there's a wee bit room here, but that's because when I start putting plants in, I need room to put them in. So when I move compost to the side, it needs somewhere to go. Obviously you can take more out and put more in, but I would rather have too much than too little at this point. The theory for the top is, because you've got this massive space here, I'm going to go for a geranium in the middle to give us really good height. I'm going to go for 3 upright non-stop begonias, again for height and to bush out. And then round about here, I'm going to go for trailing plants. So we're going to go for a mix of trailing begonias, trailing petunias, trailing calibrachoa, brassicum, verbena, loads of different options to use here, loads of different colours. I want this as bright and as big as possible. So we're going to go ahead and plant them, and we're still leaving this round here at the moment just to keep it nice and give us loads of room to work with when we start pushing plants down. That's how it looks at the moment. We've got the geranium and the 3 begonias. So I know there's a lot of space here, but we need to allow room for these to grow. These are all quite big plants, so the geranium's going to go up and out, and the begonias are going to be really nice and bushy with really nice big heads. Now I've picked some beautiful plants to go round outside, a selection of petunia. I've got Indian mint here, bacopa, verbena, a nice orange biddens for really nice bright colours. This is a mixed basket, as I say, so it's going to be really nice and bright with loads of different colours in it. So I'm going to go ahead and plant them. Something I forgot to mention when I was taking this video is make sure when you're taking plants out of pots, especially basket plants that have got a really good root system, is give the bottom of the pot a wee squeeze before you're pulling it out or putting any pressure on it. You can see me doing it here. I'm just giving it a wee gentle squeeze, and that just loosens up the root system and just prevents any damage that might occur from putting pressure onto the plant. Because when you're pulling the plant out, and if the roots are stuck into the pot or stuck onto the drainage holes, it's really easy to break. So make sure you're giving it a wee squeeze before you go ahead and pull it out. That is it full, and as you can see, there's loads of plants in there. It is so full, absolutely filled to the brim. So now for the final touch, we're just going to go around and tidy this up. So when you're cutting your plastic, cut it to about there. So you've still got a wee bit hanging over, but it means when we water this, it's not going to sink down and pull all the plastic down by the rim of the basket. So I'll go ahead and cut that now. So that is now looking a lot neater. The edges are cut down a lot more. But don't worry, in a few weeks' time, this will all have bloomed and grown out, and you will not see much of that black plastic at all. The best thing to actually use is if you've got any leftover compost bags from either the year before, or if you've planted tubs or something, flip them inside out so that the black edge is on the outside of the basket, and that gives you a really nice thick plastic, and it also cuts out really square, so if you've got a big basket like this one, you've got loads of room to play with. So have a go and tag us in the results and see what you can create this year.